Surfing, for me, it's always been my passion, like that thing I just long to do all the time.
Irish surfing champion John McCarthy has two passions in life: chasing the perfect wave and God.
Becoming a Christian, it has been a complete change in the way I look at my life. Life is about realising that God is God and I'm only me.
Nicola Fitzgibbon had the horse.
We're just on the County Sligo coastline looking for waves, so it's really cool. 32 now, and I've been at it full-time since I was 13, so almost 20 years now, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Like, there's not too many things in my life that haven't come from surfing.
Doesn't look bad, doesn't look bad at all. There's probably a few.
I've won the National Junior title a few times, I've won the National Senior title a few times. In June 2007, I got a bronze medal in the European Surfing Championships, so that was kind of a highlight of my competitive surfing.
Surfing is about trying to find the perfect wave, right? And so out here is relatively perfect, but there might be something more perfect around the corner.
You know, to describe how surfing feels, it's just the adrenaline, the rush of dropping down a wave, and it's a really hard thing to describe, but yeah, it's one of the most amazing feelings. At the end of every summer, I'd saved up some money to go away and travel for the winter. I could go and travel anywhere I wanted to go surfing. I could go to Fiji or Hawaii. But I did that for a couple of years, and after a while I just realised not even that brought fulfilment, you know?
For 15 years, John lived the surfer dude lifestyle, partying hard with his friends. Unfulfilled, John has now chosen a different path.
I think it was that moment where I just realised that I'm a wretched sinner and I need God, and just, you know, surrender. Those big waves are coming in, just landing on our heads and just underwater, kind of going, trying to find up, you know, just like, it's good to feel the power of the wave, to feel the power of the ocean, like, yeah, it's really good. So, that's just really as good as it gets, yeah.
Surfers of all ages from far and wide come here to catch waves big and small, and it's thanks in no small way to this man.
The nights out I used to have, I guess you wake up with a sore head, you know, but unfortunately that type of lifestyle, it doesn't really go anywhere, and everybody knows that.
But Joe doesn't just enjoy surfing, he just happens to be the national Irish champion.
My life, me sowing into my relationship with God, is going somewhere really good. And you know, the times I'm closest to God is when I really take the back seat and just let God be God, and I'm just me, you know.
Wave hits you, what do you do? Paddle some more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you cut the wave.
I guess there's been two parts to John that I've known. There's been the old John, and now there's the new John. You see, when Mac first became Christian, there was one Christian in Lahinch, and that was Mac. And now there's a whole surf school of Christian surf instructors, and there's this carnival atmosphere, like, you know, guys hanging out on the prom with guitars and drums and just jamming to Jesus, like.
You know, you've got 3 surf schools here, so it's a great place. I love it.
And the very best of luck to John and his team as they make that world. Nice.
Coming up, John searches for the perfect wave.
It's like finding King Kong in your back garden.
Lahinch has become a mecca for Irish and international surfers in the last few years. Here, champion surfer and devout Christian John McCarthy runs the Lahinch Surf School.
The swell is pretty big on Sunday. Is that as big as the last AK 5 years ago? I was working in computers in Japan, and I just wanted something to do to get me back to the west coast of Ireland, and it kind of as a hobby, not so much as a money-making thing. So how are the kids' camps bookings for Monday? It's full on, is it? The first year ran relatively successfully, paid off the equipment. And then the second year I went full-time with it. And from there it's just gotten bigger and bigger. It just amazes me the number of people, you know, just have got the surfing bug and just want to do it. It's amazing, yeah. Then the boards will be flying around. For a lot of the kids, this will be the highlight of their year, you know what I mean? They'll be telling their classmates like I was surfing in Lahinch. And you see that in the kids. At the end of the week of doing the surf camp, they get a surf certificate or certificate. The kids just love it. They're just like stoked, super stoked, like it's amazing.
I think since I found God, I'm probably a better boss than I used to be, you know, instead of coming down and having a hangover in the morning and being snappy with people, like I'm coming down, you know, happy John. So,
are you looking for something? Oh, you want to check in?
Sorry.
No huge global domination plan or anything like that, you know what I mean? Just, I have a blessed life, for sure, you know? There's no doubt about that. Absolutely.
Since 1999, Christian Surfers International has been providing a bridge between the church and the beach worldwide. John is an active member of the group in Ireland.
Basically, Christian Surfers is people who are surfers who love God. It's really cool to have those guys around. They're young, they've got similar interests. We love surfing, we love God, so we can hang out. We can talk about how amazing God is and go surfing together. So that's really encouraging, you know.
It just so happens that, like every other nationality of people across the world, within the surfing community, there's Christian.
He is patient with you, not wanting anyone to perish, but everyone to come to repentance.
People are bound by religion all over the world, you know what I mean? I don't want religion. I want nothing to do with it. I want a relationship with God. I'm sorry, Lord, for the thing I've made. I became a Christian when I was 31, but I lived, the life of a surf dude for a long time. Jesus. Of course, I'll mess up, and I'm sure there's a stage in my life where I'm going to end up doing the things I used to do. You know, God's forgiven. He'll bring me back in those times when I mess up.
Thank you, Lord. Jesus, thank you so much, Lord.
John gets in shape for the surf contest. Tomorrow, John will take on top Irish surfers at the Strand Hill Open, and it's time for some last-minute training with good friend Gavin.
Is that John? We've been on a lot of epic adventures together, myself and Gavin, especially last winter, making Gavin's film.
Yeah, just chasing waves all over Ireland, looking for surf.
Over the last few years, Gavin has been filming John for a documentary on the ever-growing Irish surf scene.
You know, it's been really interesting. We've been surfing a lot of new waves that haven't been surfed very much before, and some of the most dramatic waves in European surfing, really. So
it's quite rare that a new wave is discovered worldwide, and the fact that there's a perfect wave underneath the Cliffs of Moher, which is Ireland's largest tourist attraction, is just phenomenal. It's like finding King Kong in your back garden. Try and surf that wave, you really want to have your shit together to fucking take it on.
So what do you think about the contest, Gav?
What are conditions like?
I think it's going to be about 6 foot tide, sure. Since I've become over 28, I've won the seniors 3 times. But winning the event would just be like a real bonus.
So the swell looks a bit all over the place for this weekend, for the contest.
Yeah, the European Surfing Championships, I was in the final and I had a chance of winning, and I was in second place right until the last couple of minutes. And I knew before I went out in the final that it was totally up to God whether I won or not. And so I was sitting there, 20 seconds to go, and I was I was just laughing to myself. I was like going, God, if you send me a wave, I'm going to win this event. I just needed a 7.5, I could have got a tube. And, no wave came. And afterwards I was a bit like, right, Why didn't God want his servant to win? And that's just not the way it works, like, you know. Christians aren't going to be world champions in every event they enter. It's not the way it works.
John finds his slice of heaven.
That's it. Good life.
He's acting dumb, that's what you've come to expect.
There's probably some 15-foot faces waves, so my guess is that they won't run the contest because it'll be too big for the kids and stuff, which is an awesome opportunity to go somewhere else and get some good waves for ourselves. So yeah, it's good. Yeah, let's get out of here.
The storm had passed, but the waves were still coming. That morning is about what Irish surfing is about. It's like the wind has died. Now it's the perfect conditions.
We're getting closer to finding the perfect wave. Just going to call my friend Pascal, who's involved in organising the contest, to see if the contest is on or not. No answer. I think it's a sign. Oh, guys, this is looking really good. Okay, let's get in the water.
When we were going out there, we were extremely excited and just, you know, we were definitely just amping just to get into the waves, and, you know, we knew it would be really challenging and there's danger involved. So yeah, it's exciting. Once you get there, you know, we've reached our bliss. This is your perfect nirvana, you know, this is paradise, you know. So you don't want to leave paradise once you've found it, you know.
I surfed there with guys that I grew up surfing with on the Irish surf team like 15 years ago, and there was a group of 4 of us together. Probably the first time in 5 or 10 years we've surfed together. So yeah, amazing. Yeah. That's it. Good life. Yeah. Other sports, you know, it's kind of about competition, winning, and surfing's not about winning. Surfing's about just like taking part in something like that. Just chasing the perfect wave, you know, the perfect day.
Having lost track of time out on the waves, John remembers that he needs to check in with the contest organisers.
Hey Pascal, has the contest started? No, has the contest started? Yeah. All right, and when are myself and Tyler in? Oh, right. Oh, bad news. Strand Hill is what, half an hour away? Our heat's in 20 minutes. You never know. Could be a miracle getting us there, we'll see.
6 minutes gone, 6 minutes gone. Servers in the next heat, in open bodyboard final, you have 4 minutes to paddle out. Huge re-entry in its backhand.
When's my heat at?
I'm on you too late. Sorry, dude.
When did it go out?
What? Half an hour ago.
Oh no. Yeah. A little bit disappointed, but the waves were just so good this morning. It was worth missing the event for sure. But yeah, like this morning was once in a lifetime stuff, so it's good.
What would I be doing if I never took up surfing? It's, you know, asking a soccer player, what would you be doing if you didn't play soccer? Yeah, I just couldn't imagine. I just wouldn't like to think what I'd be doing if I didn't surf.
And you're gonna start a war.
When you become a Christian, you start to walk in God's direction, you know? And when you start walking with God, you're in a large degree walking away from where the world is directing everybody, you know? Thinking the other day, I was thinking of Frank Sinatra, and he had that song, I Did It My Way. And I don't want to do it my way. I've tried my way. I don't think it really led anywhere. So yeah, that's my philosophy on life, I guess, to do it God's way.